The expected disappearance of SoLLUMINATI. He is my favorite fucking streamer, bro. What's y'all's like opinion of SoLLUMINATI? Because I feel like, bro, he's a genius. Like, there's a method to his madness. When he came back, his streams were like really structured, bro. Really to the T.
2025, SoLLUMINATI made his long-awaited return to streaming after almost 5 years. His return was met with everyone in the community showing him love, with memorable moments that will last years.
Yes.
After an unexpected sequence of events transpired, So would stop uploading content altogether, leaving his viewers wondering what happened.
You know what's crazy? That's well within SoLLUMINATI's character, bro. SoLLUMINATI, you know what he does? He pops in and out as he pleases. He's living the ideal content life. He never gets too caught up on the numbers. He never gets too caught up about the algorithm and for the success. He just comes in and out as he pleases. He's like detached from everything. And the people that are detached, like look at Corey Kenshin. Once you're established, you can pop in and out as you please for the most part. I'm not gonna lie though. Yeah, he pulled up, rent was due, he paid his bills, and then just like went back to what he was doing. I thought he was gonna take streaming a little more serious because when he came back, he was streaming every single day in May and he wanted to continue going, but I don't know what he's got going on.
Similar to
Aaron the Plumber called out a fade for every Streamer University student. He got it. I don't want no problems with him.
our previous video on Blackpoint Max, I'm here to give you the answers. Let's get into it. In SoLLUMINATI's return, we saw him collaborate with Flight Reacts in a legendary 2v2/1v1 on NBA 2K that saw him peaking at over 80,000 viewers.
God damn, and it was the whole issue with Zoe Spencer, the beef behind that. I remember when he sparked that live, bro. I was getting ready to go to SU and I was getting like my ref jersey and everything, bro. I was sitting in a car with my homie. I never like stopped what I was doing to watch a live before. I had to see what SoLLUMINATI was gonna say about Zoe.
Surprisingly squashed the beef with his arch nemesis DDG, even coming to his defense in another situation. And how could we forget his evisceration of streamer Zoe Spencer, which is pretty entertaining. Throughout the entire month of May, So streamed pretty consistently and uploaded YouTube videos every other day, often giving updates to his community about the big streams that he had planned. He even put these big events on the calendar. One thing I do want to point out is how much
calendar method is actually real, bro, because you know when shit is coming out. I'm about to get a calendar. That shit actually works.
New and smaller creators to keep.
He didn't even go that crazy, gang. He went stupid. Are you serious?
Making content because he wants to see everyone win.
But any of y'all thinking about becoming a streamer, don't try to go viral. Don't try to like do the shit that you see everybody else doing. Do what you love, bro. So if you love playing Souls games, become a Souls game streamer. Start playing Elden and all the other shit. You ain't gotta try.
Wait, when did he give this advice?
Fit in with something. Because at the end of the day, if you doing what you love, that shit gonna last a very long time. If you ain't doing what you love and you trying to just get the clout and get big and get known, bro, you're gonna be gone in the next few years. It's always gonna be another new wave. Right now it's IRLs. Something else is gonna come. Y'all gonna blow up and y'all gonna set a whole new trend.
Everything was going well until day 3 of his
Damn, that shit just hit me like a fucking ton of bricks.
Turn when So would get banned on Twitch for hate speech. Now this ban will only be temporary, lasting a day, even though he said 7 days, but you can see that this clearly affected So, making him feel like he couldn't be himself on Twitch.
They gave me a 7-day ban, and I waited to today because I spoke to somebody who said he gonna try to figure something out.
Yeah, he a little too real. But that first ban, I'm not gonna lie, that first ban that SoLLUMINATI got was warranted because he was using, you know, he used the T word, you know, he was using language he shouldn't have used, right? But after that, they just started giving him problems just because.
Yesterday, it could be gone tomorrow. It could be gone in a couple days. The most important thing I want y'all to know, man, I can't even be myself really on Twitch. And if y'all been in my past,
I feel like he would have just thrived multi-streaming though. It's not even that he can't be himself. It's that there's an underlying problem with Twitch that a lot of other streamers have been dealing with, and it's the moderation, right? There's a lot of people who can get away with a lot of shit on this platform because the way the moderation is, it's not black and white. It's a whole lot of gray area. So if they like you, you will not get banned for shit. You won't get in trouble for shit. If they hate you, they're gonna make your life a living hell. They're gonna hit you with indefinite suspensions. They're gonna be banning you for 7 days for little shit. It happens all the time. You see it with a lot of these streamers. You see it with like Tectone. That's why he goes viral all the fucking time, because he always calls out Twitch. That's kind of what helped spark the whole multi-streaming wave. Like Tectone started multi-streaming, Asmongold started multi-streaming, and once people saw how much money they were making, now everybody's doing it. You see Speed is doing it. Kai will never get banned. Kai will never get banned because he's the #1 streamer, and he could still very much get banned. You gotta understand, this is still like a platform. Like, this is still a business. business. Like Kai is bringing in money, you feel me? And Kai is very, very much aware of like who he is, and he's very much aware of the power that he has, and he's very much aware of his enemies. There's a lot of people that make up fake shit about Kai because they have nothing to grasp. Kai, he just stays in his own lane. He's not doing anything to really get banned, especially at this level. Everything he does, he knows he has a lot of eyes on him, so he's not gonna do anything dumb. He's not gonna do anything stupid. Kai is very calculated, bro. But I would say, bro, like, especially in the drama sphere, when you start to get around, start throwing around insults, and you start getting into it with certain people, bro, and they see where you stand, they'll get you the fuck up out of here so quick. You know what I mean? And then you got other influencers who are fucking toting guns on stream and nothing fucking happens. They get called out and they don't give a fuck.
3 streams in a row, it's been nothing but love.
Nizzy, when you're the content you be showing love and greatness, yo, Clam, I appreciate that, bro. Good ass.
I want y'all to know I'm banned right now for 7 days. After this ban lift, the show will go on, but I can't promise y'all that I'm something else might pop up. It's like they watching me now. I'm telling y'all, I don't want them with my motivation and stuff, because I could disappear. I literally fighting everything in my power to really not get upset and stuff. Like, damn, I broke my streak yesterday. I thought I was banned. I had to hit the blunt. I'm sorry.
In order for him to get unbanned, So had to answer a hate speech questionnaire.
They made me take.
I'm not gonna lie, and I love his chat. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I know that got nothing to do with what was just said, bro. One of the most addicting feelings in the world as a streamer is when you see that chat move, bro. That's the thing that makes this shit like everything to me. I'm not gonna lie. The chat is the best part about the stream, bro. Because a lot of shit, you could just do it behind the scenes, but I love when the chat is moving, bro. I love that shit. That's one of my addictions. Because it's like you see the response in real time. And when I watch people stream content, I just literally fixate on their chat. I'm like, yo, that shit is so beautiful. Like when you see everybody typing and giving their opinions and shit. Or even remember when we were watching Jeremiah? Remember Jeremiah from Love Island when they went through his chats and you were seeing W this, L that? That shit was funny. Like the chat is like such a big thing of like Twitch culture, and it just sets everything apart. You think that the streaming boom is gonna be over? I don't know. I don't think that shit'll be. I think we're not even close to the peak of where this shit is at, because like streaming is just like so goated, and it's like it's been around for a long time. It's gonna continue to be a thing. It's not just gonna drop, but it's like a trend. But I think even after that, I'm still doing this shit. I just love, like, I'm addicted to the chat, bro.
Yes. I had to take a test. It was like 20 questions on there. It was like a hateful something test. And they said if I passed the test, then they'd unban my account. I passed that shit. I got every one right.
I missed the bird did. It's not the bird did. It's the Among Us did.
They had on there I didn't do. I didn't send no hate to nobody, bruh. I was just talking. But I'm here to spread love.
He wasn't aware of what he said, which is cool.
Twitch staff, a lot of people might be in here. I ain't on here. I'm here to spread love, positivity. I just want to have fun with my
It will be business as usual after getting unbanned, but So would slowly start realizing when he would talk about certain topics, his stream would start to lag for certain viewers and even give them ads without his knowledge. This will cause him
I don't know if that was true. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
To think about streaming on Kick, but only for a hefty contract.
First of all, they told me it was some Twitch representatives in my. They seen them coming in and out, and I got this during
my. When you're like a certain level, there's always gonna be reps in your shit because you're a big streamer.
Stream. It was.
Yo Kai, I appreciate that, bro. Deadass, I genuinely appreciate that. You know what's crazy? If he would have came in maybe like a year and a half ago and hopped on the wave, he would have got a deal. He would have got paid. They would have given him paid. But he just pulled up late. That whole wave of like streamers getting a crazy upfront bag, that shit is done. That shit will never happen again. I hope you know we witnessed a crazy fucking time in history, and that's it. It will never happen again. It's done. Now the new money play is multi-streaming. You notice how I said that shit again, right? The reason why the money play is multi-streaming is because as a big streamer, I say it's good if you're a big streamer and you're established, because it gives your audience the choice of where they want to watch you. You make more money. If you get banned on one platform, who gives a fuck? You already streaming to like 3 other ones. You finna multi-stream on Kick? Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not at the point where I feel like I could do that. And the only reason why I'm saying no is because I have to focus right now. Like, I'm at the point in my journey where I need to. Yo, thank you for the bits. Deadass, Jerry. I appreciate that. Damn, you already a sub? Holy shit. I didn't even peep that. Thank you so much for the beats. For the bits. I'm at the point right now in my journey where I need to focus on getting my viewership up. So me trying to like multi-stream and break everything up just to try to get a little bit of pape, it's not worth it. Do you know what I mean? Like I will not rank as high in the categories, and I'm gonna have to sit there and focus on 2 chats, and then I'm building 2 different communities rather than building 1 community and then letting them do what they want to do. I have so much more to focus on. Like, for example, it's nothing really coming out right now on YouTube. It's no videos. I have a few clips coming out on TikTok. You know what I mean? Like everything, the system still needs to be kind of worked on a little bit.
PM. Dude said, and some of y'all probably noticed this, he said every time you say something on the edge of what could be TOS.
You going to TwitchCon? Yo, Danny, what's good, bro?
Pop your shit, twin.
Yeah, I'm going to TwitchCon. Every person from Streamer University got a free ticket to TwitchCon, so I'm gonna be going. When is it? It's like in October in San Diego. So it's not gonna be for a little bit of time, but I'm definitely gonna be going out there, especially if everybody's gonna be out there. So it's gonna just be a good opportunity to be around people. It's gonna be big streamers there. And last year, bro, Bruce popped out of nowhere. Like he just pulled the fuck up, didn't say anything. Do I think he's gonna pull up again? No. But the fact that he did that, and I wasn't there, and I could have met Bruce drop him off, that could have been tough.
Either freeze or buffer your stream. I had no clue my stream been freezing while I'm talking. And when I went back and looked at it, because I had to log out and watch it like from a regular point of view, my streams, they be freezing my streams when I'm talking. My streams don't lag on my end. So when I'm saying certain shit, when I'm starting to get into some real shit, they starting to delay and lag my streams to where y'all gotta catch back up. And he said, most importantly, every time you say something, 3 ads pop up. I haven't called not one.
Bro, you do realize like ads are inevitable on this platform. Even if you put the slider all the way down, you're still gonna get ads. And I'm pretty sure he's partnered, so you have to run a certain amount of ads. Like you have to run a specific amount, bro. And is he low-key certified already? Yo, what? I'm not gonna lie, you gassing my head up, bro. You gassing my head up. I think I'm gonna get to where I need to be, but it's gonna take a lot of work, bro. It's gonna take a lot of work, and it's gonna take a lot of development. And the thing is, bro, diamonds are built under pressure, so I gotta just keep going, bro. Definitely. You underground certified? Okay, underground is crazy. When you say underground, like I came from the underground rap scene. Like I'm tapped in. So when people say underground, it's a lot of like gatekeeping. It's a lot of, you feel me? It's a lot of, no, we don't want you to blow up. Like we want you to just sit here and be here forever so we can sit here and enjoy you to ourselves. And it's like, that's not really how it works, gang. It's like, okay, like don't gatekeep me now. I'm definitely trying to get up there a little bit. Feel me? I'm definitely trying to get shit popping. Streaming like this is the best it gets. He went to SU. Okay, okay, look, yes, I did get that stamp, and I'm so thankful and I'm so happy to Kai because he put a fucking battery in my back. And he made me really learn the game, though.
Ads since I've been streaming. I don't even know how to do that. So they spamming ads in the middle of me talking and getting my point across. They doing all type of weird shit on Twitch, and I don't like it. Whenever it's...
And I don't like it. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, they be doing worse shit.
Something that's a little
But I fuck with Twitch though. I still fuck with Twitch. I fuck with the culture at Twitch. I fuck with everything. I just fuck with the streaming culture in general. I do.
Near TOS, y'all giving me fake ads? I ain't getting paid for that shit. And we've been growing massively on Twitch. And then, bro, Aiden, bro, what the f y'all got going on Kick? Bro, ain't nobody about to just walk to Kick for f***ing free. You better cut a piece of that steak. Simple. You talking about me bringing the culture over there? It's bigger than just me coming over there.
I fuck with SoLLUMINATi because he doesn't bite his tongue, bro. He says exactly what the fuck is. You better cut a piece of that steak. Oh my god, bro.
Freely from 0 followers and grinding.
He just says it like how it is. Like, I don't know, for me, I'd be like so scared to be saying shit, and I just don't want people to like fucking hate me and shit like that, and I'd be like scared to like brush shoulders and shit. Like, I need to just be like, yo, you just like he's saying that to Aiden, like you better, like you better. Oh my god, I fuck with that.
Do you see how much I got going on? We lit.
On May 21st, 2025, after gaining over 20,000 subscribers and almost 200,000 followers,
yo, who wants to run an update page? Nah, that ass. I need to start assembling the Avengers, bro. Who's good at editing YouTube videos, bro? I'm not gonna lie, you just gotta be able to do the bare fucking minimum. That ass. You just gotta do the bare minimum. Just cut out the dead space. Cut out some of the repetitions. You don't even have to do too much. That ass. If I do 3 reactions a day, you just cut them down, edit them, schedule, upload them. That's it. You ain't even got to do the thumbnail. You don't even got to do the title. You just got to make sure that bitch comes out and it's watchable. That ass. It just got to be watchable, gang. It'd be so hard to find people, bro. This is like one of the hardest parts. I just need somebody who could lock in Same thing with the Twitter, bruh. I just need somebody who could run an updates page, word a tweet in an effective way, put out good tweets. When I talk about shit, give my takes, make that a tweet.
SoLLUMINATI would get banned on Twitch for the second time since his return. He would drop a video that same day titled
Look at the bro. This is funny as fuck. This is like 2017 YouTube, gang.
I'm banned again. I'm out. Where he talks about potentially streaming on Kick for the rest of the year.
A test edit, bro. All you got to do is cut. That's it. You don't have to do nothing else.
I know so often trolls and stuff, but he seems super defeated in this video.
It's time we take our energy elsewhere. We gotta take our energy somewhere else. Now I'm at the point I really probably is about to do a deal with Kick. It's the only place that'll let me be free, that'll let me be me. Like, y'all, it's bigger than just money. It's about me being consistent here for y'all, man. It's trying to kill my creative spirit. But most importantly, wherever I do go, I think that's where I'm gonna be streaming at for the rest of the year, dog. Now on Twitch, I see people talking about the president. I see people saying people is a disgusting person, people roasting each other all the time, trash talk all the time. I see bots twerking. I see so much stuff going on Twitch. I'm the only that get banned, bro. I don't know what I did, bro. Y'all tell me.
Yeah, you're not the only one, but
what did I do this time? All I was doing was
I can try to do a reaction, just upload VODs and tell me what reactions. Alright, hold on. DA clips. What do yo, hit me on Discord. Hit me in Artistry. We're gonna talk to you.
Talking shit just like everybody else.
But you gotta be consistent though. Like, this is like, yeah, you feel me?
To do with TOS. And all I was doing was responding to somebody who said a lot of negative things about my family and stuff. So I can't even respond no more. I told y'all I don't feel safe on Twitch. Now y'all see, I gotta question everything I do.
After dropping this video where he talked about moving to another platform, So would get unbanned 30 minutes later.
Yeah, because they saw that he was gonna dip. And they saw the money and they seen all the viewers and they seen the impact that he had. They realized who the fuck he is. They like, yo, what the fuck? What are we doing? He out here, if he's gone, that's it.
I don't think that's a coincidence at all.
Bag.
Twitch was 100% worried.
I spoke to SoLLUMINATI today. Twitch would have never unbanned.
See, this is why competition is healthy, bro.
SoLLUMINATI if it wasn't for him being in talks to join Kick. SoLLUMINATI is most likely going to come to Kick. I think SoLLUMINATI wants to make it happen. SoLLUMINATI shouldn't be treated like that. He's one of the GOATs, one of the originators. He's a huge person in our space.
A day later, So's update page, SoLLUMINATI Updates, who was in contact with So, made
How did he know this?
Tweet saying that a big change is coming. A couple days later, on May 24th, SoLLUMINATI dropped a video titled They Lied, where he gives his thoughts on the state of Twitch and says that this is Kick's last chance at signing him to their platform.
They just want you to keep growing a platform. Bring all your biggest moments to Twitch. Keep growing a platform. They ain't giving you shit. It's like working at a 9 to 5. You a hard worker. You ain't doing nothing wrong. But the boss is doing everything in his power to make shit hard for you, to get you fired. He can't just fire you. You gotta slowly milk it, make it harder and harder.
Yeah, because it's just unemployment at that point. Twitch hating on greatness. I think he worked everything out with them now, but he's not even live right now. He hasn't been live in like, when was the last time he went live, bro? I'm not gonna lie. Y'all don't understand. I fuck with SoLLUMINATI like so much, bro. Him, Rage, Kai, Agent, Max. I love those guys, bro. Excuse me. Damn, last month. His recent broadcast was last month, bro. That's crazy. Day one, excruciating drama / games. And that's, you see what I'm saying? He just be gaming, bro. He just be gaming, doing luxury quizzes. He might play 2K. Like, you don't know what the fuck he's gonna do, bro. That's what I like about him. Like, he just does, like, everybody's doing the IRL shit. I think that's in demand right now. Obviously, it's summer. People want to see people be outside. They want to see them interact. But there's a group of people that really love and they really appreciate the desktop streams, right? I kind of noticed it with myself a little bit too. It's like while I was in Houston, it was like, oh yeah, you outside, this is fun, this is cool. But when I was on desktop, it was like everybody was like, oh my God, like he's back on desktop. Like, yo, we finally got a desktop stream again. I noticed that in the chat. I seen it. It was like a repeating theme. Everybody was talking about desktop, desktop, desktop. I'm definitely desktop made. Definitely desktop made, but there's nothing wrong with being desktop made because a lot of the people who are IRL made, it's really hard for them to be desktop made. I feel like if you're desktop made, it's hard for you to be IRL made. Don't get it twisted. Definitely. It's definitely difficult, but you can work to that point. With desktop though, you already don't have like, you have a lot to work with. Obviously you have games, videos, Discord. You could do a lot. You could do a lot on a desktop. We've seen it. We've witnessed it all before. Look at Aiden with, you know, with the e-dates and all that shit. You can work with this and really take it far, right? Being outside versus being inside is like two completely different games. You know what I mean? You have to have a little more of this, you know, or you have to be able to talk, or you have to be able to engage people in a different way. And that's what I like about desktop streams. Like it's a little more like chill. It's also more chill too, because it's like being IRL, it's like it's so much that goes into it. You know what I mean? It really is. Like, what are you gonna do? Like you IRL streaming. Where are you going? What are you doing? What is the segment? Are y'all cooking? What are y'all cooking? How are you gonna make it interesting? Is this a show? Is there a timer? You see what I'm saying? It's a lot more that goes into it. I feel like with desktop, sometimes like look at SoLLUMINATI. He just boots up, talks about what he likes, talks about what's going on, talks about himself and his situation and where he's at in his life and his thought processes on shit. Does these little, you know, little quizzes and plays the game and boom. You know what I mean? He keeps it like the foundation of what this shit originally was. I'm not gonna lie though, Twitch came such a long way. I underestimated how far this shit came, bro. This shit came a long way in a short amount of time. I feel like with myself, I give very much old Twitch energy, very much. If you notice, like you guys see it a little bit, I'm kind of like rebranding myself a little bit into like new Twitch energy. New Twitch energy is like big on improv. It's big on clip farming. It's big on different type of vibe. Whereas like old Twitch is a little more like, I like to say genuine, not in a sense that new Twitch isn't genuine. In a sense that like new Twitch is like, it's all about the entertainment. Do you know what I mean? It's all about the entertainment value. It's about what are you giving everybody. The pace is like so much faster now. You have Kai and AMP. They got a whole fucking firework war saga. They got all this shit going on. You got FaZe with the 4th of July party and the drama that they got with people coming in. Who's invited? Who's not? Who can, you know what I mean? Who is this person talking to? Are they dating? Are they friends? Oh my God, they just, you know, Jakra. Oh my God, she just kissed him on the fucking cheek. Old Twitch was just like, damn, you got on the game. You kicked it with the homies. You know, maybe y'all talked on Discord. Maybe you reacted some videos. You talk to the chat, boom. It's different. I see what he's saying. It's like clip farming, then real moments in between. Exactly. The clip farming era made it to where it's like, you got to set up the clip. How are you going to say this? What's blah, blah, blah. Clip farm, clip farm, clip farm. And then it's like, before that, there was no clip farming. It was really just like chilling. You know what I mean? So that's something that I'm trying to like adapt to the game and I'm trying to learn. And for the longest time, I was really hesitant about it. Like, I was like, nah, I don't want to do that shit. That's not me. Like, I don't want to, because it was like, so many ups and downs in the journey, but you got to do what you got to do. And I was talking to some of my friends about it because I really wanted to I was really like conflicted. I was really conflicted with this shit. I was like, is this really the direction that I want to go? Is this some shit that's like really going to make me happy? And I thought about it and I was talking to somebody who was like, gang, that's just the name of the game nowadays. Like, you just got to do what you got to do. You kind of see it with like a lot of people. On God, streaming peaks too fast? What you mean? This shit been around for so long, it's not going to peak, bro. It's just like a different medium of entertainment. And it's just a wave of people. Everybody's trying to get into it now because they see Kai and they see everybody and they see the gifted subs and they see the ad revenue, but they don't understand that a lot of these people who have been doing this shit were like big on YouTube and they were big on other platforms and they brought their audience. It's like an adjustment. This shit really is all down to the fucking clips though.
Telling y'all, Kick was good. Bro, 30 minutes later, they unbanned me and told me, I'm sorry, it was an error. Imagine having your biggest moment.
That's literally how Twitch moderation works. It be times where they sit there and they apologize, and sometimes you don't get unbanned in 30 minutes. Sometimes you gotta wait till the weekend's up for them to process it because some people don't work on the weekends.
Love, almost 100,000 viewers, and the next day you get banned for no reason. I spoke to Aiden today on the phone. Bro, these is so close to selling the bag, and it has nothing to do with Aiden. Kick up in the past by signing and they ain't get nothing in return. They got their money in dip. Now Kick have to devalue everybody. To be honest, it seems like y'all don't give a about the streaming shit no more because y'all making so much money with the casino.
They've been doing that. That's the whole business model. Stake is what's bringing money to Kick. How is Kick Bro, think about Kick's business model for a second. How are they making money if they're not running ads? What is their business model? All that shit is literally getting funneled from Stake.
That's the vibes I'm getting from y'all. This is y'all last chance to actually shift a culture over to Kick. You're not gonna find nobody else on my level. You can take all my streaming shit away. I'm still here. So you're not just signing a...
Nah, deadass, because he's not streamer made. Thing about SoLLUMINATI too is that there's multiple memes of him. His community is tapped in. They grew up on him. He's been around. He's a YouTube GOAT in the WL scene. Helped to inspire all the top streamers. He's got connections with literally everybody, bro. He's just big on social media in general, and then his audience is so tight-knit that they came and they watched him.
Streamer, you signing a nigga with a voice who's bringing a whole culture to your...
Kick is fucking stupid. They should have signed him immediately. They should have just said, fuck it. Because they would have made the money back in like a week.
Platform. This is what I said. You can't compare me.
If I'm a company, it's too risky. Basically, he might be a Kai in a speed show for Rumble. Bro, if you're Kick, you're printing money every single day from fucking Stake. Who cares? They only feel some type of way because it's like they try to move away from that whole business model because everybody ran off with the bag. Most of the people that they signed don't even stream on their platform anymore. They took the money, which is literally generational wealth. They took generational wealth and ran off. I think the only person who still signed from that time period that still streams on there and now he's multi-streaming is XQC. Bruce left. Rage left. Nick Merckx left. Amaranth, I think she might still be there, but I heard that she left. Who else? It's so many people that were there that are no longer there, bro. And the only people that are there now are multi-streaming, bro. Let's just keep it a buck. It's crazy because if this whole situation would have played out now, he probably would have been multi-streaming, bro.
To a regular streaming. These are not streaming clips. This is real. This is me. So when you talking about some deals, don't mention a streamer to me. I don't give a what y'all did in the past with other niggas. It has nothing to do with me. This is y'all last chance. Because when I get back saddled, it's over.
Yo, they fumbled.
After So would drop his vid, Aiden talked about Kick's mindset on why they wouldn't sign him. And this tweet by the CEO.
Oh, Eddie. Kick doesn't offer lump sum deals. You can earn a fair pay. See, I told you they moved away from that shit. You can earn a fair pay far more competitive than anywhere else with Kick's partner program, but it's based on real output and merit. We believe this to be the fairest way to reward great creators. End of the day, stream where you feel is best for you. Damn. Did they respond to a tweet? I'm not gonna lie though. This shit I think it makes more sense. I still feel like if So felt like it was like this, he should have just multi-streamed and just told people, yo, you go to the Twitch chat. I mean, go to the Kick chat and Kick his, his chat be boom. He should have did the tech tone method, bro. Y'all know the tech tone method? I'm not gonna lie, I be watching tech tone. I be trying to see what he be doing. Look at this tech tone. When he goes live, look at this. He got two chats. He got the Kick and you got the Twitch. Let it rock. Give it a sec to unblur. You know it's the method, right? It's the method. You got to blur the chat for a little bit. YouTube shit, right? The Kick chat right here. The Twitch chat right here. Boom. And then when he goes full screen, it's on each side. I'm trying to see where he does it so I could really... Did he not do that this video? But yeah. If he would have did that and interacted with the Kick chat here and there, I'm telling you, his shit would be up right now. Kick talking crazy. They know the right person they offer big. Remember Kai got the big Kick deal, but he denied it? But that's, first off, that's fucking Kai Cenat, bro. Literally, that's Kai. You're talking to the Michael Jordan of fucking Kick. He's the #1 streamer. He's like All Might, right? They would be stupid not to offer him a bag because anything that he does is going to be groundbreaking and is going to bring nothing but traffic to what they do. He's literally innovating the game as we speak. Bro, there will never be another streamer who does what Kai does. Like, really think about it. Kai started his own, like, really think about that shit. He started his own university, rented out an entire school, had professors, had 120 people that he selected. It was like 10 million people that applied, even more. It was like 7 million the first day. So that means think about how many days up until the fucking applications closed. Millions of people applied to that shit. And people went up. Everybody went up off that shit and gained followers. Even if you didn't gain hella followers, you still gained something. And everybody left. If you didn't really know about streaming, trust me, you left and you knew what the fuck it was. You feel me? There is nobody who would ever do some shit like that for anybody. Ever. Nobody will do that shit for anybody ever. That is crazy. Nobody's thinking like that. Nobody's thought process moves like that. Nobody's thought process is, I'm gonna light a bunch of fireworks in a fucking house and just blow that shit up for entertainment. Holy mother of glaze. It's glaze, but it's real though. I'm glazing, but it's glazing within reason. You feel me? So anywhere he goes, you gotta give him the bag because he's just gonna be bringing viewership anyways. He understands this shit like the back of his hand. With So, you see somebody, he's like, okay, he a little bit older. He's not really consistent. And he's kind of like, what he's doing, I'm not going to say it's basic, but it's more to the core of what streaming is. It's not really anything groundbreaking. You know what I mean? Type 4S was good. So I understand why they would feel that way, but they don't even know where So came from. They don't know his background. They don't know what he's been through. They don't understand. He's a big name. He's like you're signing somebody who's like revolutionary, bro. Kick don't got that audience for him though, so why would he stream on Kick for KPP if they just want the new downloads? Bro, he's bringing the audience. That's the point. When you sign all these creators, you're signing them because they have a name. You're signing them because they have an audience. They're bringing eyes to the platform. There's new accounts being created. That's the point. Do you see what I'm saying? They're bringing the people. And they'll sit there and they'll watch him for 3 to 4 hours at a time or however long he streams. But yeah.
Ed Craven adds some more insight.
Yeah, I would watch any streamer on Kick over Twitch if I had the option. Are you serious? I'm not gonna lie, bro. The only reason why I was ever even like watching Kick streams was for your rage. And sometimes Aiden, like that Playboy Cardi Aiden stream. That was probably the only time where I really sat down and like extensively was on Kick. But other than that, rage. Dead ass. Trippin' Z! What's good, gang? How are you doing today? We are reacting to this video titled The Expected Disappearance of SoLLUMINATI. So we're just talking about Twitch and Kick and all that streamer shit. You know what I mean? All that streaming shit, bro. How you doing today, though? Kicky's way better, in my opinion. Gang, you're just saying that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with Twitch way more. I feel like the thing with Twitch is like there's like a culture on here. Like this shit came such a long way. This shit got history. The thing with Kick culture, the reason why people aren't rushing to go to Kick is because it's got a bad stigma. They messed up because they just started bringing anybody on there and they just started like encouraging view bots, and the whole IRL community there was really toxic. It wasn't about actually doing good content. It was about just running in the streets and terrorizing the general public and hiding behind your security like Jack Dorothy, like Neon used to be back then. It wasn't actually about having good content. The only good content creator that was there was Aiden. Do you know what I mean? So when people hear the word Kick, it has a negative stigma. It's like, yo, Kick? But they don't understand that there is a lot of good content creators there. Kick is peak? You think so? People clip farm so much, viewers don't know it's real? You think so? Kick is pretty good too. Watch and enjoy the stream. Damn, hold on. It's a lot of people vouching. I didn't even know that. Okay, Kick is peak. I didn't know that. Kick is for felons. All right, see, that's where you lost me, bro. What? Huh? That's where you lost me.
Given how streamer deals didn't really work out in the past.
Guys, I really want SoLLUMINATI on Kick. I'm sure all of you guys understand how big it is.
Shout out Sketch. He's actually a good ass dude.
Problem is with Kick, they don't offer deals. They don't do that anymore because their mindset is like, look, we don't need to pay for anyone because everyone's naturally gonna come over here, especially if they have a risk to get banned. SoLLUMINATI's a target on Twitch.
No, they don't. Trust me. If they get indefinitely banned, maybe they might stream on there, but not really.
Y'all know this. So how they're thinking,
I feel like now though, when you see like a lot of big names, Tectone, Asmongold, Loki,
is okay. Eventually, SoLLUMINATI's gonna come to Kick. I might have to put up my own money for SoLLUMINATI. I literally might have to work something out with him that I would pay him to stream on Kick. I do want to see him come to Kick. So I might just do that for this special occasion. Because they don't want to pay the money, so I might
go to YouTube before Kick. See, the thing is, YouTube has the most viewership out of any streaming platform. And it's pretty much green. It's literally green. But the problem with YouTube is that you can't react to shit. You can't listen to no music. or else your shit is gonna get flagged and it's gonna get taken down in real time. There was a point in time where I was streaming on YouTube, and the reason why I stopped is because I was reacting to SoLLUMINATI, and he got a copyright protection on his shit, and my live got taken down. And at that moment, I literally said, fuck that. So what people do is they stream on Twitch, and then they cut up the stream, and then they post it on YouTube, and then they don't get any, you know, you can appeal that, and that's fine. What I learned about YouTube is that there's specific licenses that you can rent out so that you don't get copyrighted and you don't get your shit taken down. But I don't know how to get a hold of them, and I don't know what covers what. So that's why I don't do it. You feel me? But the thing about YouTube, that shit is green. Look at SoLLUMINATI. It's nobody else over there. And it's a worldwide audience. It's a way bigger audience, bro. So you see he got 40 million subscribers because there's nobody else streaming, and then he's appealing to them too. You know what I mean? YouTube, the biggest streamers aren't like Kai Cenat streamers. They like news and weather channels. Deadass. They BS. Or like those fucking coffee shop OST channels. You know what I'm talking about? So you have to be big on YouTube to succeed. No, you don't have to, but if you want money and you want reach, yes. Some guy covers tornadoes and gets like 100,000 viewers. That's fire. Glass Burton, thank you for the follow. Glass Burtation, thank you for the follow. Excuse me.
Do it.
In the beginning of June 2025, Sol confirmed that he would not be leaving Twitch after having talks with multiple platforms.
They're not trying to compete. They're not trying to do nothing right now, y'all.
Do blocks. What's good, gang?
I'm being honest with y'all. They not trying to really do what they did in the past, like giving deals. They want people to come over there and like stream 100 hours or something. I don't know. And that's not organic at all to me, bro. So they want niggas who like got that 9 to 5 streaming vibe. Sometimes that shit feel draggy as hell. After a while, it's like, bro, it's time to end that shit. But all the streamers
that's what I fuck with about Sol, bro. You notice he doesn't even do like long streams. This stream wasn't supposed to be long. I just did it because we had a pretty long segment that was kind of introduced. When I was playing with Snowcone, we played for like dead ass 2 hours. So if you would have took that out the mix, it'd be like a 3-hour stream. But yeah, he right.
Over there, no disrespect to none of them. But with Kick, they sold the bag, yo. The higher ups, the CEOs, they ain't offering nothing over there. They perfectly fine with what they have. This is the reason why they haven't got nobody new in a long time. They don't offer shit. These other platforms, they was trying to get me to stop streaming on Twitch, period. I'm not leaving Twitch. I just wanted to see somewhere like a backup plan just in case if I keep getting banned, I can still go live.
On June 5th, Sol was streaming again on Twitch and hasn't gone live there since then. He would stream himself playing Little Nightmares 2 on the 9th on YouTube, and that was it. On the 17th,
that's like what YouTube is really more for, like gaming and talking, literally. So if you're gonna stream on YouTube, what could you stream? Exactly what I just said. Gaming, talking, deadass, no reactions. No reactions. Just gaming and talking, bro. You could do some reactions, but like you're literally like rolling the dice with shit.
Team Sol would drop a video titled Say Goodbye, where he announces his plan to start IRL streaming, as well as multi-streaming on Twitch with a new streaming setup. And this video will be the last time he addresses supporters.
Here goes. Academic seems to react a lot though on YouTube. I mean, bro, what did I tell you? Like, it's the licenses and shit, and he's Academics. Like, he's in talks with YouTube. You don't think they're not gonna find a workaround? Gang, he's Academics. He's like one of the top. He's one of the top streamers on YouTube, and like he was doing the multi-streaming thing too. So it didn't even matter if they didn't fuck with him. He would just repurpose that shit anyways.
Schedule, y'all. We got some problems though. As y'all see, the schedule started on the 15th, which is yesterday. I X'd out all the days I missed this month. I'm not gonna say too much because last month I was talking too much. Never tell your ideas, y'all. I was telling all y'all what was this and what was that, man. I kept getting banned all last month. A lot of bullshit was just happening. By the way, before I say all this, I miss y'all like crazy every single day. I love y'all, man, and when I'm not able to stream for y'all, obviously it bothers me.
Academics, DJ Ghost, Dante doesn't do his reactions on YouTube. He does his reactions on Twitch, and then he repurposes them and puts them out on YouTube. Academics, yeah, but he used to stream on Twitch before he got banned after the whole fucking Nora situation. DJ Ghost, shout out DJ Ghost, bro. I used to watch DJ Ghost a lot. I don't watch him no more though. I don't know if does he stream on Twitch?
But for the most part, when I'm not on SoLLUMINATI, when I'm not active, I'm not online. I will be multi-streaming. I'm not just streaming doing IRLs on Twitch. I'm letting y'all know that now, but that's a whole nother topic that we gonna get to when I'm live. But I want y'all to know, man, I miss y'all. I ain't went nowhere. I'm just trying to figure all this stuff out for y'all. It's gonna take me a little bit of time, but just know when I do return, it's not gonna be y'all normal Twitch streams, bro. We're about to be lit, bro.
He said it's not gonna be normal. He plans to be doing like IRLs and shit. That's tough.
I love y'all, bro.
So what exactly happened to SoLLUMINATI? Now this is just speculation based on things I've seen and stuff So has said in the past. Number one, spiritual/mental health reasons. He's probably
he's gonna always take a mental and spiritual break. He's still going through it with the loss of his brother. God Triller, R.I.P. God Triller, man. 2K should have memorialized him. I'm not gonna lie, they should have gave him a statue, at least for 1 year, the year that he passed. But yeah, that man SoLLUMINATI will definitely, you know what I mean? Good night, gang. Yo, thank you so much for coming in, bro. Vic, you know I appreciate you. You know I appreciate you, bro. Genuinely. I'll see you tomorrow, my boy.
Overstimulated when it comes to the internet and interacting.
Hell yeah, this shit hella overwhelming.
A lot of y'all gotta understand, sometimes God take me away so I can really find myself away from the ethernet stuff, because it's not me. Nothing on here is really me in real life. But in reality, when you take everything away from that particular person who got all the clout, all the followers, and was getting all the attention and all the money, that person behind all that, that's who you really want to get a chance to know.
2. Lost motivation for content creation. I think this reason is a toss-up because even when he was getting banned, So continued to persevere through it all in order to see the schedule through. But you can only take so much of your plans not coming to fruition. After experiencing all these issues with constantly getting banned on Twitch and figuring out which platform to stream on, I believe this may be a reason why So stopped being consistent this time around.
Most importantly, like I told y'all, I just don't want to get banned. I don't want to have to keep questioning everything about TOS. I told y'all it's about the long run. If I got banned twice in 1 month,
yeah, that's just like a Twitch problem though.
Having fun with y'all, I don't know how safe I am next month, the month after, bringing all this lit content to Twitch and they treat me like a f***ing slave.
Now let's address So's community, Illuminati gang. Some of his community are saying that he's a grifter and
what? Man, I fuck with So heavy, but you just can't stream for 3 weeks when you got people paying for subs. I agree to an extent. The problem is just So just lies repeatedly and gets his supporters' hopes up. Then he see, this is like that this is that Twitter com shit, bro. Oh my God. You see what I'm happy I don't have a Twitter com, bro. Mind you, it'll probably be like 15 people in my fucking Twitter com, but it's gonna be definitely some trolls in that bitch. And it's definitely going to be at least one parasocial person that just says something crazy. But bro, is it really lying? You can't lie when this is what SoLLUMINATI has been doing for literally years. It's not that he runs up a bag and he dips. And then he comes back when he's ready. Did he say he was going to be consistent the whole year? No, he said he was going to stream every single day for the month, and he tried. You know what I mean? And he's got plans and he's got shit that he's working on. And even in the video, he said he was struggling with IRL Pro and getting his shit together. Let's really talk about it. He's always transparent. He never lied about shit.
Scammed them out of their subscription. And to that, I'll say that y'all literally knew what you were getting into.
How was that scamming? He never told anybody to sub. Deadass. He never promised he never promised anybody anything.
If you've been supporting him for long enough, bro. The man will literally stop making content at a moment's notice. But after it's happened so much, So is not helping himself beat these allegations. He literally ran up a bag in May.
Y'all, we hit 600K followers. Woo! We just recently hit 600K followers. We gained over 200.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a talent, bro. But what I tell you, bro, you know what I realized, bro? The people who don't give a fuck are the people who get the most out of life. And one of my problems, and let me know if this is your problem too, I be giving a fuck way too much. If you don't give a fuck, it's like, bro, you go, you say what the fuck is on your mind, you don't give a fuck, you do what you gotta do, and then you move on, bro. He ran up a bag, just now he chilling.
1,000 followers in 1 month, bro. That's crazy.
Deadass.
We gained over 10K subscribers in 1 month.
Cool. On June 1st, So talked about May being his best month ever of his career and promised to stream all June.
I wanted to come and tap in with y'all because I'm about to be live streaming on Twitch all for the rest of this month. But I had my best ever I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Yeah, he ended up just disappearing.
I had my best month as a creator ever last month. As a
okay, never mind. Maybe he did promise.
Creator ever. I did probably more than 14, 15 live streams. Posted over 10.
Yeah, Speed went to Twitch, but he's multi-streaming now.
Videos.
He says the same thing in the middle of May as well.
I got a whole IRL stream mixed with regular streaming dropping next month. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of IRLs and
I'm not gonna lie. One thing about the IRL game though, let me tell you this, a lot of shit falls through a lot. A lot of shit falls through a lot. Because IRL is not about just you. It's about where are you going? Who are you with? What do y'all have planned? Are y'all going to be doing an activity? Are y'all going to be eating? Are y'all going to be hooping? Are y'all going to be smoking? Are y'all going to be, you know what I mean, doing a game show? What's the segment? It's a lot of this shit comes down to the planning, and it's so easy for a segment to just fucking crumble. Like, you deadass have to work hard to get that shit to go through. That's real work to keep a segment going, like deadass.
Mixed with some banging ass streams, just like how we be doing now.
Even other content creators are noticing him missing and the lack of communication.
Where the fuck Soul go?
Ha!
That nigga did just disappear, bro. Like, what the that nigga got like 20K subs and disappeared.
But look, real quick though. Soul said he was gonna play next Friday. I mean, he was gonna let me know.
Yeah, no, he was not in that game. I was at that game. He was not at that game.
He was gonna play.
Some of the segments be expensive as fuck, boy. Who are you telling? You are correct.
Friday comes, and I'm like, hey, bro. So what you thinking, bro? We try to finalize this shit today. He said, hey, all good, bro. Do your thing. I said, what? That's not no answer, bro. You didn't hear that answer. So I just assumed that means that nigga was busy, bro. I'm assuming he busy.
The Soul 1v1, bro. SoLLUMINATI has not reached back in. I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. I know everybody wondering what's going on with.
I'm not gonna lie though. When you're an introvert, that social battery shit is real. And I know it sounds like I'm over here trying to justify everything SoLLUMINATI was doing, but SoLLUMINATI even himself said that he was an introvert. And, you know, he had a lot of hesitations about doing IRL streams. There's a little clip that exists on the internet, like deadass. Like this is Nizzy Ball knowledge right here. Watch me cook. God damn, my connection is ass. Anyways, in the meantime, while this shit loads up, he said he was an introvert, which is why he wasn't gonna IRL stream. He had reservations. And when you're an introvert, bro, that social battery is real. When that shit runs out, you don't want to call nobody. You don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to go nowhere. You know where you want to be? Just like Playboy Cardi. I just want to be in my room. You just want to be in your room. You want to be ducked off in your corner. So he likes anime. He probably hooping, watching anime. He's in his corner. He don't want to be around nobody, bro. When that social battery runs out, you don't want to talk. Like deadass, it be times where like I don't want to talk to nobody and I just want to be ducked off and I just want to be chilling in my corner, literally. So I know exactly how he feels, bro.
If this.
Alright, y'all ready? SoLLUMINATI introvert. Watch this.
Bro.
SoLLUMINATI says he can never IRL stream because he's too much of an introvert.
Shout out to all my introverts in here, man. Like God, I feel like God put us in position. We always love being alone because we was just born to stand out. And it ain't nothing wrong with groups either, bro. Look at FaZe, look at Amp. They taking over the world. They literally taking over the world, bro.
Damn, that was some real shit. Julian! King Julian! How you doing, boy? Good to see you, bro. We're reacting to this video titled The Expected Disappearance of SoLLUMINATI. Just talking about how, you know, he came to streaming, he ran it up, and he just disappeared, as expected.
Me and SoLLUMINATI. I have not been in the lab. And the reason why
Thank you for the bits, Jerry.
SoLLUMINATI have not given me a date. Yes, SoLLUMINATI just not replying back in the DMs. He probably got things going on. I do not know. But he have not replied back.
This brings up a good topic that I was talking about.
You know what's crazy? Nobody ever questions, like, shout out Cash. I like how he said that he might have something going on. People don't know. Maybe, yeah. Nobody asks you how's your mental, bro. Deadass. Everybody just wants some shit from you.
Kick earlier. That kick was
introvert, a made up label on God. I swear to God, on everything I love, that shit is not a made up label, bro. That shit is not a made up label. It's true. There are some people who thrive being, I think you can learn as an introvert to become an extrovert. And I think an extrovert can become an introvert. But there's a lot of people, bro, who All they want to do is be alone. They want their own space. They don't really care. Like me, bro, I never really cared about having that many friends. I never cared about being in everybody's face. I always was the type of person, bro, I did my own thing. Here's the thing about me. I'm the oldest of 6 kids. So I had 3 brothers and I had 2 sisters, right? So my 2 sisters clicked up and my 2 younger brothers clicked up. And then my youngest brother, he looked up to them because he was younger than them. So he wanted to be like them. You know what I mean? And sometimes he'll click up with me, but I was always the odd one out. I always did my own thing from a young age. I always just stayed in my own lane. You know what I mean? I never had too many friends. Even when I was in school, bro, I remember being in high school. I was cool with a lot of people, but I was never in a group. I used to walk the hallways alone. I used to have headphones in my ears. I was never a part of a friend group. I was just always cool with people. I was cool with the people who play football. I was cool with the people who play basketball. I was cool with the people who did sports. But I was cool with the theater kids. But I was always in my own lane. I never fit in with anybody. And every time I was the type of person, I would always be brought into friend groups. And I would be there for a little bit. And then I'd jump to the next one. You see what I'm saying? I would be around for a little bit and I'd jump to the next one. I was always a lone wolf. And I'm not saying that to say like all that shit, but I'm saying it to say that that shit is real. It really is. And this next arc in my life is me trying to become an extrovert because I'm used to being an introvert. I've been an introvert all my life. You know what I mean? I can socialize with people, but putting that like next level effort into like really getting people to feel some type of way about me, like, you know what I mean? Boom. That's something that I'm trying to learn. But have you ever noticed there's people who are just out and about and they have connections with everybody? Those people hate being alone. Let me run it back. Those people hate being alone. There's some people, they have to always be around somebody because they don't have peace with themselves. They have peace with others. You know what I mean? Everybody's different.
I got scammed if they were offering deals, bro. The man just stopped streaming out of nowhere for what's been a month at this point. Given that he's probably made over 6 figures in the month of May, I'm not surprised that he's not being consistent again. That's who he's been for
I would have. Boy, what? If I would have ran up 10K subs, I don't know if he had an exclusive deal where he was getting, you know what I mean, 75%. But let's say it's the base 50%, right? 10K subs times $2.50. That means he ran up $25,000 alone in subs. That's not even including the money on his YouTube. That's not even including his ad money. That's not including maybe any other TikToks that he made. That's not including any sponsorships. That's not including any other form of money that he makes, bro. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. I feel like everybody built the same with different stories. Introvert is the same thing as standoffish. I'm very standoffish. I'm not gonna lie. That's something I'm working on. But nobody's built the same. Everybody's a one of one. We all different, bro. Literally, we all different. We're all different.
Past few years, no matter what type of context you want to put behind it. SoLLUMINATI is my favorite content creator of all time, but I'm not delusional.
Same.
I understand where his supporters are coming from. Like,
y'all better start calling So out for his empty promises. Every time he go live, y'all glaze the fuck out of him. Like he ain't just ghost y'all for no reason. I better see motherfuckers going at him on his next stream. I'm sorry, LeBron Bayless, that shit is not happening.
The man makes empty promises. I can never turn on my and it's a cycle at this point. At the same time, I'll continue to say that these content creators owe you absolutely nothing. Zero. These folks have lives outside the internet, so yes, things will not always go as planned. Just don't invest too much into someone who is known for not being consistent, and you'll protect yourself from getting your hopes up only to be let down. Now I think he'll return within the next month with either an IRL 1v1 upload or...
I think he'll come back. I think he knows the iron is hot right now with streaming, but So moves at his own pace. He's not moving light speed. You know what I mean? He's just doing his own thing. I fuck with SoLLUMINATI. Yeah, he's just doing his own thing, man. So is So. I want to see him come back next month, though.
For stream. They were even roasting him under tweets comparing his streaming career to Kawhi Leonard's NBA career. It's getting bad now.
Nah, deadass, though. Deadass, Kawhi Leonard is actually a good comparison because when Kawhi was really, like, at the peak of his career, they were saying he was better than Michael Jordan. They were saying, you know what I mean? He was, like, making clutch shots. He was winning he won a championship in Toronto. And then he started load managing, and the rest was history. I believe that. That's crazy.
But let me know your thoughts on this in the comments.
I think he'll come back. Y'all think he's gonna come back? Kawhi's still him. Don't get it twisted. Still a legend. Still a legend. Let me comment. Let me comment. SoLLUMINATI been like this his whole career. Creators like him and Corey can't. Hold on. Creators like him and Corey know when to take a break so they don't get burnt out. Sometimes we see creators like, sometimes we forget